Voters and politicians alike are calling yesterday's Arizona presidential preference election a disaster. Secretary of State Michelle Reagan just announced that her office would launch a full-scale statewide review. And Phoenix Mayor Greg Stanton called for an official Department of Justice investigation into voting delays and reduced polling locations. Cronkite News reporters Audrey Weil and Margiott are live at the Capitol with the fallout from Tuesday night.
In case you missed it, voters lined the streets until past midnight, some of them giving up, others getting to the end of the line only to find out that they couldn't vote. The reason for such long lines, Maricopa County reduced the amount of polling places from 200 a few years ago to 60 this year.
I spoke to one Maricopa County supervisor who says that was the worst election he's ever seen. He voiced his concerns a month ago, but says they fell on deaf ears to a board of supervisors who ultimately approved the polling plans.
They didn't think, oh, this is a really big election. We got an increase in early ballots. We should increase the precinct polls.
Protesters demanded answers this morning outside the Maricopa County Recorder's office.
It's outrageous. We're calling on the County Board of Supervisors to get some answers.
And that answer is money. This video shows Maricopa County Elections Director Karen Osborne speaking to the Board of Supervisors just last month.
We have had, at your direction, to try and keep the press preference as cheap as humans could do it.
District 5 Supervisor Steve Gallardo defends the board, saying election officials didn't ask for more money.
Not once did they ever say, we don't have enough money to conduct this election. If money was an issue, I need them to come talk to us so we can address the issue. The fact is, this was just poor judgment on their part.
And today, Maricopa County Recorder Helen Purcell admitted to that.
I take full responsibility for what happened today.
I brought it up. I brought it up back in February that this was going to be an issue. 60 polling places was questionable. I knew from the get-go that we had a lot of excitement. We saw it in New Hampshire, we saw it in Iowa, we saw it in every early primary state, the record number of voter participation.
But the county recorder said the number of polling places was determined scientifically.
That scientific method, unfortunately, is garbage.
Gallardo says after yesterday's disaster, the board is focusing on making sure this doesn't happen in future elections, especially during a busy election year.